This is a pro bike check of Tomas Slavic street racing bike. This is Ghost SL AMR X. Tomas is a four-cross legend that's actually turned his hand very successfully to racing street racing. Of course, he has won these last 2 years here in Valparaiso, and he's riding a trail bike. So we do see a real mix of downhill and trail bikes here. But the SL AMR X is a 145mm trail bike. It comes spec'd with a 154, it's actually got a 164 cup front, which does slacken the bike out that little bit more. It's about 65 degrees head angle. So it's an aluminium frame on this bike. It's got a Ghost Riot link, and obviously you can see that coil shock on the back. So kind of unusual for a trail bike to run a coil shock, but obviously you get that super sensitive start of the stroke, and good for sort of smashing down the actual quite gnarly steps and big drops you'll find here in Valparaiso. And it's a 29er trail bike, so interesting to see one of those here in Valparaiso. Right, let's go up and see what components Tom's has chosen. What you will notice is there's a lot of aluminium on this bike and not very much carbon. In fact, there's only one carbon fibre component I can find. Let's see if you can find them. I'll tell you later if you got it right or not. Cockpit setup, got a 50mm stem, actually a couple of pretty big spaces underneath, so bars look fairly high. They look like a 30mm rise bar to me, and they're 750mm wide. To the front of the bike, yes, it's got that 160mm travel fork up front, just bump the front end up a little bit, slack it out. And it's the Rockshox Lyrik RCT3 model, so air shock. At the back, we've got the Rockshox Super Deluxe coil, again, 145mm travel on the back. So 29er wheels, we've got these DT Swiss, the XM1501 spline, so alloy rims, again 30mm internal width on these, so fairly wide, good strong components on this bike. And that sort of theme continues really, so really a beefed up trail bike. We've got big brakes on here, 200mm SRAM guides, front and rear. Yes, they're not the codes, they're not those big downhill brakes, but it's a fairly light bike. I guess you're not going to need it too much for that. The one place where actually Tomas looks to have tried to save a little bit of weight is the tyres. He's not gone for downhill casings, he's gone for the Maxxis Minion F up front and the DHR on the rear. And they're in that XO protection, so not the full downhill 2-ply tyres. 2.5 width on the front, 2.4 on the rear, and it's got the 3C tyre up front as well. So soft on the edge knobs just to get a good grip, and a bit harder in the middle, just that tyre is super fast rolling. A SRAM XO1 drivetrain on this bike. We've got XO1 shifter, and there's the carbon part. That's the XO1 cranks. The XG795 mini block cassette is that tiny SRAM cassette made for downhill. It's the lightest cassette they've ever made because there's really nothing to it. It's 10/24 cassette, really close ratios of course, so you can bang through them really nicely, really smoothly. Matched to the XO1 short cage rear Mech actually, and that's matched to 34 chainring up front. Interesting to see he's running Shimano pedal, so the Shimano DX. We don't normally see top racers mix brands, Shimano and SRAM quite like that. Keeping things nice and simple, Tomas is just running that top chain guide. I quite like the way the internally routed cable comes down, must come through the mainframe, and then into that chainstay there, just like routes nicely inside that chainring. Running those World Champion rainbow stripes on the saddle, because he is a four-cross World Champion of course, on that R.S.P saddle. Ghost is a German bike brand, and what I really like about this bike actually, and Tomas's setup, is it's really sort of a no-fuss bike. You do see some World Champions bikes, and there's, you know, custom things everywhere, really fancy things, but this bike is all about business, and that business is winning these big races and being able to, you know, take the abuse that these courses dish out. Okay, so there's the street racing bike of Tomas Slavic. If you want to see some more videos from here in Chile, in Valparaiso, click over there for the pro bike check from Angel Suarez on that 29er YT2S. Give us a thumbs up if you love these bike checks, and hit that subscribe button to subscribe to GMBN Tech.